Hi Leo, welcome into another weekly reading for you. Keep in mind this is general. It is for the week of November 18th to the 24th. Now, I really feel, as I was meditating briefly in getting into the Leo collective energy, there's a power about you throughout the week. There's a confidence. I typically would label a Leo energy as confident, a bit showy at certain points. You're very talented being drawn to this reading. There's an intelligence about you, and there's a maturity intertwined with that being utilized throughout this week period and surrounding it. And we're naturally beginning with the pre-pulled Animals Oracle of the Owl card, talking about your wisdom. And part of the message of you feeling empowered and just powerful and coming off that way, being perceived in this manner, was this beautiful, large and in charge owl imagery. So I feel like that is how you're proceeding and accomplishing, navigating throughout the week, balancing things out. I want to spread my wings and fly towards the new. At the bottom of the deck, we also have the Freedom card, the Horse card. I feel there's a freeing way about you throughout the week and surrounding it, where you're just choosing to go about things in your own way. You're choosing to leave your days unplanned, or for the most part, to the best of your ability, where the wiggle room lies, and just wanting to sort of go with the flow and see how things naturally proceed and fall into place for you, get done. In a sense that this is giving you a sense of peace, and you're doing better at this point along your path of trusting in your intuition, trusting in things you've learned, felt out accurately from the past and currently, but you're trusting in the mystery of your life, your path. I don't have all the answers, but I'm one wise cookie to the point where I'll simply figure it out. I've done it time and time again, rewinding back. What's going to stop me now, right? Reminding you throughout the week as well, Leo, that you get in your own way at certain points when it comes to overdoing it here and there, when it comes to not doing what you know you need to or want to, should be doing. You're creating roadblocks is what I'm hearing. You're creating blockage in your life. And so they're saying, cut it out, With the Chameleon card on the board as well, they're saying it's now time for you to make certain changes and adjustments that you have been holding yourself back from doing, or you create this change and then you go back to your old ways, or you just, don't stick with it. Hold yourself accountable for some. Take responsibility and make certain changes. I'm hearing break it to you. I'm sorry to be so stern, and anyways, it had to come out, okay? But the changes to your wardrobe for some is taking a highlight. The change to how you're carrying yourself, the skin that you have at this point is a hell of a lot different than in comparison to the past. It's a weird way of putting it, but they're saying, like a snake, you have to shed your old skin at certain points to heal, to develop, to experience life differently in a better sense. But I feel, there's a focus on how you've been changing, and I feel Spirit saying that people are seeing this in a very grand, very bold and empowered, powerful kind of way. And I don't feel like people dislike it. People honestly like the changes that you have made to your appearance, to yourself, how you're carrying yourself, maybe the change to your business or your work otherwise. How you're going about this and that of importance, responsibilities, leisure activities is what I'm getting. Taking care of yourself, it's quite epic. And I find that you're going to be well spoken, you're going to be well thought out, but then flowing with certain aspects of the week very strategically, even in moments when you don't mean to. It's just you being very quick-witted, just very experienced, and again talented. I'm now hearing the very clear message of you're a good soul. You're a good soul, Leo, and that's taking a highlight throughout the week. I feel like I'm a good person because I am. I'm remembering acts of kindness that I just simply chose to be one with and utilize, rewinding back, just out of the goodness of my heart. In Spirit saying, well, then don't be surprised if, like Taurus, it's a week where good karma is coming in for you, plopping into your world in different forms, as you do receive, I want to say, justice, all right, all the meanwhile. And I feel it's because, and naturally, as you take a highlight in the minds, the awareness of other people, but also yourself as a good person, and again, kind is the word coming through. I'm hearing be kind to each other. I feel other people's negative energy or bad intentions, bad actions, actions of negativity, toxicity, that's taking a highlight, all right? Where you shine, you are radiating, okay? I feel there's a huge focus on the dolphin card here because your happiness needs to be priority number one. What makes you happy? How can you feel happier or the happiest version of yourself in the midst of a situation or certain occurrences or accomplishments that don't leave you naturally happy? You know what I mean? Say, for example, somebody drawn to the reading is working a job that is simply toxic, okay? Or it's in a very complicated way toxic, you know, for one if not multiple reasons. I feel specifically it has to do with who you're working with and how something's run. Anyways, and so how do you remain or get back to a state of happiness, being happy even in the midst of what feels like a job that you're not leaving behind, at least not yet? You know what I mean? And I don't see that person or those people as negative coworkers going anywhere either. Something's also making you a little bit nervous at certain points, and you carry it very well. You're handling it like a champ, like a master, because you've dealt with a lot of nervous energy rewinding back, I feel. You're very affected by people's energy, by the way people live and work, the way people are shouting and enjoying themselves even. You know, just because somebody has positive energy doesn't mean it's good energy. Does that make sense? Or likable by when it comes to how you're feeling about people. That was bad wording, but you get the point. It reminds me of just because someone's ultra still and seems peaceful doesn't mean they're not anxious. And I can feel this stuff a mile away. I can feel it so accurately and heavily. And so and at times, let's be honest, anxiety does make people stiff and, you know, kind of hard to navigate and move and accomplish. Anyways, not the point. Energy is a wild thing. It can be perceived one way, but also more so accurately another. Anyways, let's pull some tarot. I just heard anyways, on to the next. There are going to be small moments of annoyance throughout the week, Leo, where I feel you really need to take a deep breath and just don't let things get the best of you. You know better. You've seen the evidence time and time again. Obviously some more than others, you know, along your path, when you letting things get the best of you or annoy you, frustrate you, just leaves more complication coming to be, more Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy, all right? Don't bite the apples, now I'm getting. So temptation is a part of this week. Turn the other cheek is now what I'm getting. Turn the other cheek, my friend. I feel like there are going to be moments where someone wants to make up with you or catch up with you or wants to be closer to you, update you on something even, ask you a question or two, and you're just not having it. I feel like maybe they did you wrong recently, or you're seeing their facade completely or partially off at this point. You're seeing the truth in regards to them, or maybe you're remembering the truth. Again, you're very wise, my friend. You're very intuitive, very spiritually connected. Don't let this get the best of you. Just be the unbothered king or queen that I know you truly are at this point along your path, you know, and just proceed forward. I really feel there's going to be a focus on why you feel the need to stay busy, some of which you're distracting yourself. You're feeling it's rewarding and fulfilling, but then are you finding or redeveloping the balance within your world in that sense? Are you overworking yourself? Are you at risk for a burnout? Are you needing to pay closer attention to what you are putting to the side or out of your mind, your awareness? Are you actually going to benefit from not addressing whatever that is for you? Okay, or taking care of it? Because in other ways, it's like a very taking care of business kind of week for you. Look at this. We have two major arcanas, the High Priestess and the Fool card. It is a week, Leo, where you are also feeling empowered and powerful because of your spiritual connection, a lot of which, like myself, are very plugged in. We all are spiritual in our own sense, regardless. I mean, you're here watching a tarot reading from a very spiritually plugged in soul. So there's something spiritual about you. But the differences in regards to you and other people is very, very much part of the week where you're standing out in the crowd, you're just not conforming, you're not doing things the way other people do it, you're not letting someone tell you how to do something or just when to do something. It's this feeling of, and it reminds me of me and my serving job. Someone will tell me, an authority figure will tell me to do something at a certain point, wanting to sort of micromanage me. And in that moment, I just put it on my priority list and say, I'm in the middle of something, you know what I mean? Or just go about it and say, okay, and then I'll do it when I feel it's intuitively right or when I can. You know what I mean? I'm not going to drop everything because you want me to do something in the moment. Sometimes I do, not the point. Going back to the High Priestess, I feel like you are the high priestess of your world, of a platform for some or two, or in a situation. People are noticing you being somebody that's very spiritually connected. Eyes are going to be peeled upon you throughout the week, and you're feeling, again, intelligent in that sense. People are noticing you as a wiser individual than they perceived you, gave you credit for. Rewinding back. Let the sun shine down upon you, Leo. I really feel that very accurately for you. There's a sense of you remembering, I do represent the sun. The sun represents me. I am a bright and light, but a powerful, grand energy that I feel people need and want within their world. There's a sense of you doing a ton of communicating in this week period. And I feel the week is going to speed on by. It's going to feel like, where the hell did the days go? Where did the week go? And I feel, part of that's because you're staying busy, because you have a lot going on, or choosing to have more going on than maybe you need to. They're reminding you as well, on a different note, take care of your temple. You know what I mean? Drink enough H2O, enough water. Make sure you're eating healthy foods. Don't ignore hunger pains. Make sure you are working out. Even if it's just a couple times a week or every other day, it makes the world of a difference in regards to your mental health, the way you process, the way you accomplish, and the way that you are meant to be carrying yourself. Regardless, I feel you'll be confident, but you know that that absolutely directly affects your confidence in every aspect, every area of your life. The Devil card, again, there's toxicity throughout the week. There's temptation once again. There's a sense of you being the independence that people aspire to be, okay? There's a sense of you being an inspiration, an example, and people love what you're bringing to the table, what you're offering or just creating, developing. There's a sense of you being victorious throughout the week because you're putting in the hard work and you're really good at what you do. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a week where you're feeling like the King of Wands. I'm hearing to the furthest extent because again, you're confident, you're mature, you're advanced is the wording coming through, you're passionate. I love how people just stroll on by and don't even blink an eye to the fact that I'm reading. I feel you're also being reminded why you didn't give up on a situation or let it go or leave it behind, even though it may be at least partially, if not fully, containing this devil energy, even maybe Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy. Somebody has a look of disgust at a certain point or certain points throughout the week, and I feel you need to look away. Do not pay attention to that bothered, judgmental, moody, negative energy, especially for the empaths drawn to the reading. You're going to more so pick up on what they're giving out. Let them judge. There's a lot of Three of Pentacles energy throughout the week where you're in the spotlight, you're being noticed, you're being paid close attention to. So naturally you're going to find that comes with certain levels of judgment and negativity and people wanting to have more of Leo's attention when they don't deserve it. It's part of your week. Anyways, we're moving on to begin to wrap up this reading with the Ten of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're nowhere close to the financial health, the wealth that you're meant for in this lifetime. I feel there's a very rich energy about you in certain ways, while you haven't fulfilled and accomplished, achieved your rich, more luxurious lifestyle that you're meant for, in the future, being drawn to this reading. Wow, that's a great message to begin to end this reading. Again, you are powerful, my friend. You are wise, and you are creating and developing and accomplishing, connecting like a master. This is going to be a very, very interesting week for you. Navigate very strategically, and remember to wholeheartedly trust and utilize your strong superpower being your intuition. All right? So with that said and done, I hope this was truly helpful. I am sending you a ton of love and light. Of course, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You just have to shoot me a quick email. Until the next time I read for you, Leo, do take care.